Tuesday. Hey, listen, I am excited about tonight. Tonight. This Tuesday, right here in June, is going to be an empowerment, powerfully anointed, spirit filled Tuesday. It's going to shift your life in a great way. And so I want to invite you not to miss it. Set your notifications right now for tonight at 8 p.m. We're going to be talking about how do you get your finances biblically in order, biblically stratified, biblically and strategically in order so that you can solidify your life. So many of us, so many of our people are struggling. They have, listen, they may not have a problem going to church. They may not have a problem doing things in the church, but they just go home to these bills, unopened mails, to thinking that if they open them, it's gonna hurt them. And so tonight, I really want to invite you to look at what the word says about your life. We're gonna be looking at Second Chronicles. We're gonna be looking at Ephesians again. The Lord has put something on my spirit, and I want to share it with you to open up your heart, to open up your mind, to do it God's way. Listen, you don't have to struggle. All you got to do is believe God. Can I say that again for somebody who's going to receive this? I say, you don't have to struggle. All you've got to do is believe God. Y'all got me? And if you believe God, it is possible. It is possible. It can happen. You will get out of that debt that you've been drowning in. You're going to get out of the places that you feel that you're stuck in. You're going to get out of the places where you feel as if, watch this, let me just turn this down for a second. You're going to get out of the places where you feel as if you're drowning in or sinking in some sort of sinking sand. And this tonight, I want to let you know, is the place where you're going to start. Let's do it God's way. Let's show you how to take those very important steps to get out of you feeling stuck. You can do it. I know you can. I was in a place some time ago in my life where I was also stuck, where I felt as if the bills were overwhelming, the IRS taxes just kept, oh, penalties, and not only penalties, the interest alone. So tonight, allow me to be a part of the person that God has designated. The prophet calling you to come out of the darkness, the prophet calling you to hold on to knowledge, the prophet calling you to hold on to wisdom, the prophet calling you to take charge of your life. You can do that. You can take it and say, I'm going to hold on to these reins until I get out of the places, the emotional, financial burden that you're feeling, the mental burden you're feeling, and it affects you. Listen, our finances affect us in so many ways, mentally, emotionally, financially. It affects you physically, it affects how you see life, the output of your life. And tonight, I'm telling you, there are answers. There is an answer for your every situation. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to feel as if there is nothing else that you can do. I was working out in the gym this morning, and it occurred to me as I was saying a little prayer to, praying to God, that everything in this universe that that has gone a specific way, that God is able to return it back. Did y'all hear what I just said? That everything that you think that God can fix, that it can't be healed, it can't be changed, but God can reverse it back. It doesn't matter what it is. And I'm telling you that it's possible that the situation that you find yourself in, God can turn it around. He's a God who turns things around. He's a God that closes doors. He's a God that opens doors. He's a God that touches. He's a God that says, trust me. He's a God that says, I'm not a man that I should lie. He's a God who says, put your trust in me, not in the horses or in the chariots. He is the God that when he speaks, his word shall come to pass. I'm telling you tonight at 8 p.m. I want you to come on, not by yourself, but right here, send this broadcast out to two or three people. Let them know that we'll be on, especially the people that are struggling. In the Bible, in the book of Chronicles, we see that after King Saul was what? After David, that it says that the weak, those who are in debt, those who suffered under King Saul, the people who had all the bills mounting over their head, they got up and they followed David into the wilderness. They followed David into the cave. They followed David, and you read a few more chapters, right? Watch this. You read a few more, and those same people became the mighty men. I'm telling you, you can go from the weak, the broken, you can go from feeling tired, you can go from feeling overwhelmed, you can go from feeling as if there is no way out, you can go from having 6 months, 8 months, a whole year of not paying that rent, that you keep getting that bill and you're afraid to look at it because outside of it, it says one word. It says, what? Due, or it may say past due, or it may say last notice, or it may say warning. And, and these words put us into the places of mental PTSD, right? It makes us cringe, it makes us afraid because somebody out there put a heading on a letter that makes us get into the place of fear, gets us into the place of trepidation, gets us into the place of hiding, get us into the place of not wanting to leave your house, get us into the place of thinking that the world is over. It's not over. Whenever you get into the place of feeling your back is against the wall, that's the greatest place to call on God. That's the greatest place to say, God, I hear you. That's the greatest place to turn back unto God. That's the greatest place for where you ask God for guidance, for revelation, for knowledge, for understanding, and most of all, for trust. Say, God, I don't know where I am right now. Where I am, it looks really bad, but I know you're the God who can deliver me. Are you that person that would trust him tonight? I want to you to do it because I believe in you. If you're listening to this broadcast, I'm telling you that you can do it. I'm telling you, you're not by yourself. I was speaking to someone today and I was telling them that there is no such thing as isolated incidents, meaning that whatever you're going through, someone else has either been through it, going through it, wrote about it, and has been victorious because of it. Oh, come on, somebody give God glory right there. And you one step in the process from having a glorious testimony. Do you hear me? I say you're one step from having a glorious testimony. All right, listen here. So believe God tonight, right here. We got a few hours to go, and I'm telling you, tonight you will be blessed. We're gonna be praying. We're going to be praying that type of prayer. I was hearing some friends making some jokes about, not really jokes, but really saying praying vigorously in the spirit, praying in a war, praying because they're believing God for change. And I'm telling you that you can do it. You can get through it. This is not motivational talk. This is biblical talk. I am just excited because that's the way I am, right? I'm a little animated when it comes to the things of God, but I'm dead serious about you getting through. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to throw your hands up. You don't have to get in the place of hiding under the table, hiding behind the curtains on the door, hiding because every single time that post lady or postman comes, hey, that you want to say, I'm not gonna look, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna open it up. So you hide it, or you put it in a bag, you hide it somewhere in your bedroom, in the kitchen, in the closet, you throw it away. No, open it. Open those bills. Here's what I'm gonna share a story that I did many years ago. And it was the most stupidest thing I probably did. But I did it out of faith. I didn't believe in God was able and capable to change my situation. Did y'all hear what I just said? Able and capable to change my situation. You've got to have the mindset. to know that God is able and capable, and He wants to give you the capacity. So here we go. God is able and capable to give you the capacity. If you're willing to receive it, if you're willing to take this broadcast and say, "Hey, I hear you, Pastor. I hear you, Dr. Allen. I hear you, sir. You can." You're telling me I can, and I want you to know that you can. I want you to know that you're able. I want you to know that even as you're saying it, the heavens are changing in your favor. Somebody say it with me. The heavens are changing in my favor. Many times we say things to ourselves. It starts right here in the mind. It starts right here in the mind, and our mind tells us to say these words. Our mind say to tell yourself that you're depressed. Our mind say to tell yourself that you're sad. Our mind say tells ourselves to say that you're tired, you're weak. And the more you confess these things, hear me out, somebody. The more you confess these things, it becomes your reality. If you keep telling yourself that you're tired, you're weak, you're over it, you're depressed, you're anxious, you're anxious, you're anxious, you say, guess what you're gonna become? Anxious, depressed, tired, weary. If you keep you telling yourself that you don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it, guess what you're going to see? That you don't have it. I want you to remove those words from your vocabulary. When I was a little kid studying, hey, Sister Shirley, God bless you. When I was a little kid in college, watch this. Um, I remember studying on the campus one night, and I saw this little thing on the wall. I don't remember the whole thing, but you can look it up, and it says, "I will remove from my vocabulary such words and phrases as," I remember these first words, "as quit, cannot, can't, unable," and all those other words. You probably can look it up, right? And so you've got to see the list of words that have become a consistent part of your vocabulary that is against what God says for your life. The two don't go together. Did you hear what I said? The two don't get together. You can't speak righteousness and be living in evil. You can't speak the goodness of God and be speaking the lack. You can't be saying, "I want to do better," and still practicing the evil. You can say that you're broke. Watch this. I'm broke, but yet God is blessing me. No, no, no. Choose one that you want to be consistent. Choose Canaan. Choose victory. Choose getting out of the wilderness. Choose saying, Lord, enlarge my territory. Some of us need to just keep saying that prayer of Jabez, right? Y'all remember that? Lord, enlarge my territory and let not my enemies have dominion over me. Look it up, all right? And you've got to say those words. If you really want more of this, you can go to Bethel Tabernacle on our Facebook page for our last Sunday sermon when I was speaking about unusual grace for God's greater glory and the will not to give up, the grace not to give up. And look it up, right? It's just this Sunday. You can't miss it. Great sermon, great empowerment word to get you through it whenever you feel that you've reached the impasse, that wall, that boundary, that I can't go more. This is it. Like you feel like you're giving up. You feel as if, you know what? Okay, what else am I gonna do? I have all. Or you might be the person who has so much money. You're doing great. You have a job that pays you well. You have a great career, but there is a but, and that but could be you're always anxious. That but could be that you always feeling that anxiety within your heart. That but could be that you know that joy is missing. Or that but could be that you're afraid of still getting, although you have a great job, you're afraid of getting fired. You're afraid of being homeless. You're one paycheck from being homeless, from one paycheck from being tired, one paycheck from giving up, one paycheck from feeling anxious, one paycheck from unemployment, one paycheck. And listen here. Hello, you are not an isolated person. There are so many others who are in this scenario. And I want you to take courage because tonight we're going to pray. We're going to believe God. We're going to say, listen here, we're going to call down heaven into your situation. Say it after me. God will look my way tonight. Say it after me. Come on here. Say, God will look my way tonight. I am anticipating. You hear the difference? Not anticipating the fear, not anticipating failing, not anticipating losing that exam, not or losing the house or losing the car or the repo man is coming. No, but anticipating the great blessings of God. I've been waiting on God to do something that I've asked Him about a month ago. And guess what? I'm still in belief. I'm still in belief. I asked God for a certain amount. And watch this. I got a little $8 check from Facebook in the account, and I'm grateful. Right? It's a class action suit, and these class action suits goes to millions and millions of people. They send me $8. Guess what? It's $8 from off the amount that I asked God for. Are y'all hearing me? You see how I put it? You've got to learn how to put it at everything that comes in your life as a blessing in disguise in some way. It's how you look at it. Now, I'm not talking about getting sick, and I'm talking about all these other things that can really derail us. Because yes, there's some things that derail us. I'm talking about putting your trust in God for the things you ask for. So tonight, I want to invite you at 8 p.m. to come on in prayer. Come on with your trust. Walk with your Bibles. Walk with a pen. Walk with your iPad. Walk with your notebook. Walk with, Lord, I'm open to you. If that's you, see you at 8 p.m. tonight. God bless you. I love you. When you listen to this, would you share it with me? Would you believe God? Invite somebody to come on 8 p.m. tonight. Beyond broke, broker in the blessings. Listen, I love you, and I'm believing in God to change your situations. Take care, everybody. See you later tonight. Bye bye.